On today's episode, we're going to be talking about 8 ways to get your business rolling.
Welcome to Ask the Beauty Advisor, a podcast that answers your health and beauty questions. Hosted by health and beauty advisor, Deanna Lynn.
Hello. This is your host, Deanna, licensed esthetician and certified health coach. Today is a mini-sode, and on today's episode, I'm going to share with you a few things I have done successfully to build a strong client base. Well, this is my first week back to work since the close down due to the COVID-19, and to be honest, I was so nervous going back to work. Here in California, we have to wear a mask and a face shield, which really felt kind of awkward. For one thing, the mask fogged up my glasses. However, I did find a workaround by layering the glasses over the mask. I was able to keep them from fogging up. My first week back, we had a rise in the COVID cases here in California, which caused me a few cancellations. So on my first day back, I had just a handful of clients, which I was happy with anyway. It got me back into the swing of things. And also, we actually have to sanitize the whole room after each client. And that takes about 15 to 20 minutes extra. I think on my first day back, I did a mini facial, 2 glycolic peels, and an eyelash lift. It really felt great to be back to work. As the week progressed, I got fewer calls for appointments due to the relapse in our state with the virus. Again, our bars are closed down and our restaurants can only serve outside. If you've been listening to my podcast, then you know I had only been in this location about 6 months before I was forced to close down my business. I had just got to that point where I was catching the wave. I was getting into a momentum. I was getting referrals. I was starting to get appointments booked. When you first start out in building a business, you go through first a period of what I call hustling. You have to really get out there and market yourself, build up presence, get people to know who you are and what you can do for them. And it's a real hustle. Then after months of promoting yourself, all at once people start coming to you. And that's when you start seeing a momentum. And that's when you can relax a little and start enjoying your success. So today, I'm going to share with you some tips on how to get that momentum started. How to build that momentum. So now, you've finally got your esthetician license, and you're ready to start your first job. Whether that be a solo esthetician or part of a salon or spa team. Let's assume you have all the business and administrative skills. In order to truly kickstart a successful career, you're going to need to make the following 8 things a major priority. One of the first things you're going to need is a website. You'll need a well-crafted website. Website designs can vary in price, but there really are some affordable options out there that can market the image you want to put out to the consumer about your skincare clinic. Here's a great idea. Find a website that really appeals to you and scroll down to the bottom of the site to find out who the web designer is and contact them. Having a website is important. If you want to create an image and you want to advertise or market yourself to clients. However, you really don't need to spend money. If you don't have a lot of money to invest, you can do what I do. I use the Facebook business page as my website. You can add a shopping cart to it. You can have clients book right from Facebook. It works out very successfully for me. Later on, maybe I will design a professional website. It does give you more clout and a better image to have a website. You're going to need something. Because today, clients like to book online. and they don't always like to come into your salon to order their products. So having a shopping cart where they can easily shop is also an advantage for you. Please note that this is only necessary if you're going to operate as a solo esthetician. If you work at a spa or work for somebody else, it's likely they already have a great website and they'll have all the tools and products that you need. I highly recommend when you first get out of school that you work for somebody else for a while. That's just my opinion. Of course, you may have other ideas. Now, the reason I feel it's important to work for somebody else for a short time, maybe just a year, 6 months to a year, is because you can start making instant money. You can get a feel for what the industry is like. You can also get some special tips and training, and you'll know what to expect when you get out there on your own. So that's why I highly recommend when you first get out of school that you work for somebody else, because you'll get a little bit of experience and training. The second thing you'll need to do is become a social media master. Now, everyone knows you need a Facebook business page and an Instagram, and you'll have to post often. It's also recommended to find groups on social media who can potentially be your clients. You can request to join the local moms Facebook group, the running club, the cooking club, etc., etc. Cultivate clients and market to them. If you decide you want to invest in some advertising dollars into social media, Facebook ads can target your ideal client geographically with an affordable budget and are super easy to set up. Ha ha. Not so easy sometimes. You'll need to join some esthetician support groups on Facebook. There are some incredible groups that will help you build your business, offer tips and tricks on marketing, equipment, treatment protocols, skincare, and more. Esthetician Connect is one of the largest, but there are many support options out there. Some groups can be harder to fit in than others, so find one that works for you. You'll also want to schedule time to handle your finances. Block out at least 4 hours a week that is dedicated time to do administrative tasks like ordering supplies or organizing client information. Do not think you can do a little bit at the end of each day or that you'll get caught up on the weekends. By making definite time for it in your work week, you will make it a priority. Use your downtime to do additional marketing like scheduling a year's worth of promotions in advance. Get your creative juices flowing and make it a fun project. Make building your books a priority. Think outside the box for ways to connect with your potential clients. There are plenty of low-cost or no-cost marketing options. One of the things I have done is set up a class at my local library. I taught a class on anti-aging. I've taught classes over there on how to take care of acne, etc., etc. Bring your business cards and some skincare products for a drawing. I tried this and was asked to come back annually. I've gotten some of my most loyal customers from these classes I've given and have helped quite a few acne clients. Not to mention referrals. I've gotten quite a few referrals just by giving a couple of classes. Contact businesses where women work, such as banks, credit unions, dental offices, for example. Ask the office manager if you could have at least 15 minutes of a lunch hour or 15 minutes at the end of the day for a quick presentation about your services with a discount coupon for the first visit. You can give some FaceTime with possible clients and build the trust your clients need to begin regular skincare treatments. Building a steady client base in your first year is crucial to success long term. Rebook your clients when they leave. This is a must. If your revenue from one client visit is $100 and you want to see the client once a month, you can count on $1,200 in revenue from that client annually. Book them before they leave. If you wait for them to call you, it's easy for time to slip by, and suddenly, instead of every 4 weeks, they're coming in every 5 or 6 weeks. Your annual revenue from that client slips when they don't reschedule as they leave their appointment. Make learning new things a priority. There are dozens of online classes that you can take. You can watch videos or download business tools like client intake forms. There are also hundreds of free or nearly free webinars and product information from vendors online. You will only grow if you take the time to learn new things. And lastly, celebrate the successes. Recognize the highlights and give yourself a pat on the back when you reach a milestone. Set your goals and then cartwheel when you reach it. A fully booked day. 3 fully booked days. Your first 500 day in revenue. A 5-star review. It doesn't have to be a $100 dinner out at your favorite restaurant, but be mindful of your success. A nice glass of wine, a toast with your bestie, a cup of your favorite coffee or tea, a bubble bath and some candlelight while you bask in your accomplishments. Anything that will keep you motivated. Today's suggestions and ideas came from an article written in Skinny. All right then, I'm going to close out today's episode, but I want you to come back next week because I have an exciting episode for you next week. I'm going to be sharing with you 8 things that can help you do anything better. And you wouldn't want to miss out on that now, would you? So until then, that's all I have, folks.